All right, gents, I have to admit, I'm tired of this. Filming the same videos again and again with this plain white backdrop. So guess what? We're going to change it up today. We're going to spice things up. I'm going to be walking around in today's video and giving you an update on what I'm doing this summer to change things up here at Real Men Real Style. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, challenge coins. Have you not gotten one yet? Guys, I made these for you. I've got probably about 200 left here in the office, various types. And if you've gotten one of these challenge coins, please let me know down in the comments. Let people know that this is real. I'm sending people these coins all around the world, sending them handwritten letters, thanking you all for being part of the growth here at Real Men Real Style, helping me have an impact on men and make a difference. I truly appreciate it. And I wanted to send you guys these written letters. And again, just leave a great comment. You can write me a letter. My P.O. box is down in the description of today's video. So if you write me a letter, I always write back and send a coin. If you simply leave a great comment, we go through and we try to select some. And we do this actually in all of our videos. So every single week, I probably send out about 15 to 20 letters. And I know probably over the last few months, we've sent out over 200. So guys, again, let me know if you've received something down in the comments. But other projects I'm working on. Mission fragrances. So you guys know I've gotten into fragrances and I'm still not perfect, but I have, right here, I've got probably about 300 in my collection that every single day I'm testing, I'm trying to better understand, smell. And I worked with some labs and we put together, I got a whole bunch of fragrances right here. Yeah. None of those are actually the finals. For my Mission Fragrance project, which if you haven't heard, this is the whole science of scent. It's the idea that you can put yourself into the zone with particular notes, with particular fragrances. We're calling these honor, courage, and commitment, Marine Corps values. And my goal is for you to be able to wear courage and to feel more courageous, to condition yourself so that you've got the courage to give that presentation in case you're dealing with anxiety. Commitment, to commit to losing that weight, to hitting the gym. If you committed to a triathlon, to getting into the zone, something that you spray. You can't control a lot of things. You'll say you're traveling out to Hawaii and you're going to be competing at a high level, at least for you, and you're like, hey, I'm going to give my best. Maybe, no, realistically, I'm not going to win this thing, but I am going to get my personal PR. And when you travel, you can't control a lot of things, but you can control how you smell that morning and how smell is one of those invisible forces that puts you in the zone. Most fragrances out there, they focus on sex appeal. Nothing wrong with that. But there's more to a man's life than just feeling sexy and attractive. It's also about going out there and conditioning yourself to go after things. Honor. Living, that's the gift a man gives himself. The belief that, hey, yes, I have been put on this planet for a particular purpose and I want to achieve more. So I put together these fragrances. They're leveraging unique notes. When we break this out, guys, if this at all sounds interesting, you need to check out what we're doing down in the description. I'm going to link over to Mission Fragrances. I've talked about this in quite a few of my videos, but if you haven't heard about this project, I'm so excited. We are launching September 2nd. I'm going to pre-launch well before that. And if you're on that pre-launch list, again, I'm linking to it down in the description. You're going to get the best deal out there. These fragrances are going to be affordable. They are going to smell amazing. I've finalized the 3, and I can tell you these things are beautiful. They're they're not incredibly unique. I'll be honest about that. But they're crowd-pleasing fragrances. So if you're just getting started in the game, you're going to find that we've got a green fragrance that is for all 4 seasons. We've got a clear, just really fresh fragrance that's going to be perfect for the summer warm time. We've got a sweeter, just really nice woody fragrance that's going to be perfect for the winter. So you could buy this beautiful set and it would pretty much set you for the year. So that's also what I want. I want to be able to solve these problems, which I feel most fragrance houses are ignoring. So, and by the way, with the coins, jumping back, I want to let you know that I want to hear from you down in the comments of today's video. Let me know what you're doing this summer to change things up. Speaking of changing things up this summer, so this jacket right here, you guys have asked me, Antonio, where do you get all these jackets made? How do you have such great suede jackets? That project is launching on, June 15th. Yeah, so here in about 2 weeks. And as you can see, I'm wearing this beautiful maroon suede jacket. Now, this is going to be a limited run, and a lot of you guys have already expressed interest in what we're doing. You've signed up, but that sign up will be down in the description. I'm doing these projects because I want you guys to actually have something physical that you can wear that's going to make you more confident. Basically, these are badass jackets. Yes, I love sports jackets, and I talk about the power of a jacket, how it can make you more attractive, slim up your silhouette. But here's the thing. Most of you guys aren't wearing suede, or you aren't wearing suit jackets. You aren't wearing sports jackets, maybe even a blazer jacket. But a suede jacket jacket. I view that as something that you can wear pretty much at any time, especially if it's made lightweight. Again, I'm making those in conjunction with a manufacturer that's been doing this for over a decade, and they're based actually in the town that my father's from, down near Guanajuato in Mexico. And very, very excited about this. Now, I know I'm blowing myself out, but I wanted to share with you guys this other project I'm working on this summer. Has nothing to do with business, but I think some of you car guys will appreciate. So I've had the same truck for 24 years, but the problem is the paint job is pretty bad on my truck. Yes, it's Billy. And I've got a number of other things I need to get done and fixed on the truck. A little bit of rust. Hey, I live in the Midwest. Point being is I'm restoring my truck this summer. So for me, projects like this are going to be really. I don't know. That's fun. How many of you guys restore vehicles? Let me know down in the comments. Now, other things I'm doing, changing things up, and I've been having fun. I've started a number of new channels. So we've got a Russian channel coming in on 500,000 subscribers. We have a Spanish channel coming up on 25,000 subscribers. I'm not going to really link to them because I want you, if you really want to find them, you can find them out there. There's a fragrance channel. It's coming up on 800 to 900 subscribers called Centeno. You can type it in. We're doing YouTube shorts where basically I'm just giving less than 1 minute reviews on certain fragrances that I've enjoyed. And so every day, I'm studying this fragrance world and spending 30 minutes on it, and I'm getting better a little bit each day. And I wanted to be able to share that knowledge with just people that want to be able to, check out fragrances and understand them in a relatively short amount of time. My company, Vitaman, you guys are aware of a grooming company that I took an ownership stake in almost 2 years ago. That has been it's just been growing. Every single day I get excited about that. We're actually looking for a brand strategist who's going to get their hands dirty and work with us to really make sure we stay true to the brand. So if that sounds like your backdrop, or somebody that's great with design and also wants to be basically have their, help to control the brand of a company like Vitaman, feel free to reach out to me. My contact, you can find it over on my website. If you're really hungry for a great job, we are looking for somebody. So I've been hiring there. Let me check my notes right over here. Talked about the new channels, Mission Fragrances, the Suede Jacket, my Russian channel, Vitaman, Coins, Deeper Connection. Guys, that's about it. I would love to hear from you down in the comments what you've got going on, how you're spicing things up this summer, what you're doing to change things up. Because just like you, I get bored with things. And so I've been thinking, I need to change up the way that we're filming the videos. Hopefully you've noticed I try to be more creative in the topics we're coming up with, the angles we're coming up with. I always try to do good research in the videos so I can bring you guys the best. Occasionally, I make mistakes. I can't ever pronounce anything in French, that with fragrances. But it is, I don't know, I'm excited. Excited about Mission Fragrances, excited about the Suede Jackets. These jackets are going to make you feel like a badass. Limited run. Again, all these projects, if any of them sound interesting, down in the description of today's video, I'm going to link over to them. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different. Take care. I'll see you in the comments.